Greetings, I'm Caffeine Rage, and I'm back with more of Let's Play Rimworld. We're with the Victims of Circumstance in Bitter End, and if you wish to join the Victims of Circumstance, leave your name down below and I'll add you to the name list. Well, we got the robots up and running. I think that was the last episode. This is a new recording session. And I did notice, well, after thinking about it, I realized what my mistake was with the Roomba. Roomba has two O's. It's one of those things that I was saying there, it's like, okay, I'm being dumb. I don't know what I'm being dumb with, but I'm being incredibly dumb. Hey, look, Plexistan is actually doing some stone cutting. That's nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bump up his crafting. That'll keep Plexi on this, hopefully. So we'll get that sorted, get some blocks. And for winter, which... looks like the hauling bot could reset the traps. That's a thing. Not sure how I feel about that, actually. We'll also forbid that, and the hauling bot will grab that first and take it out to the graveyard. Yeah, I guess it. Yeah, that was part of the rotting, so... Matter of fact, let's just rename this to the Boneyard. Okay. That's actually kind of handy. I'm still not sure about these robots, you know, if I should be using them or not. Also, something I want to do, I want to... Oh, okay, not haul urgently, but haul the things. And all things. And we'll set up another stockpile of blocks or chunks over here. Yeah, there's a few things I wanted to do for this. So a zone area, stockpile. We'll just put a good stockpile there. Okay, something else I wanted to do is... I talked about putting a small fridge in. That's probably not a terrible idea, actually. So, furniture. We need... Oh, where is it? Oh, it would be under temperature, wouldn't it? Yeah. It's... well, it's a waste of a component to use the single, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because I don't want to have too much stuff in here. We'll put a single fridge in there and we'll have just simple meals there. Oh, that's too far away from everything, isn't it? Oh well. There we go. Alright, some other things that I wanted to do is I also wanted to put in a proper... Oh, should also reinstall all of these benches now that I think about it. Or stools. Let's see, it's on the right. So reinstall there. And reinstall in the middle with furniture, another stool there. Okay. I'm keeping the manager's desk in here just to really keep it not too far out of the way. And a bookcase. We'll go ahead and put our researcher on as well. Okay, we got a duster working. Oh, a mad animal. An otter. Okay, that's a thing. No. sure if it was going to go after that, but we'll play it safe. I'm not sure if it'll get into the base, but we'll go ahead and get people moving just in case. Or if if it'll get past these guys. Or if it'll even hit the traps, because that's another thing. And I do want to make more traps. Oh. And it's downed. Okay. We'll finish that off. How am I doing on steel overall? Would be here. 700. Okay, so I could put down some more steel traps. So security. And I also need to put in some auto turrets. I'll be also probably in this episode. So there and there with, oh no, pathing, not planning. There. Okay, and let's go ahead and sort out our procedure for turrets, because we haven't done that yet. Okay. I want to shunt power directly from my power grid, or from my solar panels, with a backup connection from the sick bay. If I were smart, and I'm not, because I didn't plan out my power grid well enough, what I want to do, what I want to do for the next time around, assuming that I remember it, of course, is to do a more modular grid where it's a single, like, backbone of the colony, and each building is broken off of it and can be turned on and off individually. Unfortunately, it's a little late to really do that. I mean, I could, but yeah, let's not worry about that. So the back wall of this should be close enough for any turrets, at least on this section. So we'll do that. A wooden wall here and here. We'll put a turret here. I don't want to have too many turrets, but yeah, we'll have enough. So we'll activate all to put Ramba. But you know, I like Ramba. That's actually, I think it's a nice incidental name, you know? Okay, so that's hauling components to the fridge. That's fine. Oh. You know, and since you're walking right past it, I'll let you haul that back to the stack. So the bot will do all the hauling, which I love that little bot. What can I say? Oh boy. Gazelles. Oh boy. Up and at 'em. And that means recall all again. Let's see that. Well, we have at least a few traps that's going to hit it. Yeah, they're definitely going to hit. Is there more gazelles? Oh, why are they doing that? Oh. Okay, well, that's done. Well, I should check wildlife, make sure that there's no other manhunters. And there isn't. There's a few predators about, a black bear and some leopards. But they're sleeping. Yeah, much like These guys are not. Finish off. Finish off. Finish off. Yeah, these things were just annihilated. Oh, and there's another one to finish off. That's a rather nice, effect, that gleam of the knife. And there we go. Well, I guess technically he's right. I mean, he is in a coma and dead. And Rock's grabbing some ammo. Excellent. Oh, we could reactivate the bots. Yeah. And just something else I'm needing to figure out is my sapper defense. Because I've been doing a little bit of research on sappers, and they'll always attack a bed, so that means that they'll attack likely this northern wall. So we have a couple ways to really deal with them. One, we could just put down turrets everywhere, and particularly, have like little bulbs, or I'm sure that there's a proper term for it, but a little, well, actually, let me use the planning tool and show you. My idea is to have, well, let's use up here as an example. Have these actually be useful turrets and not just, sitting there doing nothing. And let's say that this is the 2x2, or, the 2 thick wall that I plan on eventually having. Have door, space, and then the turret would be here with the embrasure around it. And the idea of it would be that it would be able to fire out. Well, in this case, it wouldn't be a great spot because this right here would be covered and pretty close. But the other part of that is that sappers try to avoid turrets. Now, there's a bit of a problem with this, and one that it is expensive to do. And two, in order to power that, assuming that, I do want to have it properly powered, it would be expensive on my battery backups. I mean, granted, we do have, oh, matter of fact, we need to add a bill here to, I'm not sure what biofuel is. That's something added in vegetable garden. I have no idea what it's used for. I'm gonna do until I have, but the reason why I brought up the biofuel or the chem fuel is use the chem fuel generator, which is actually fairly powerful for what we have. It is I believe it was a 2,000 watt generator. I mean, it's about as much as one of these and some change, and just have the extra turrets not attached to the proper grid. But I'm just not sure about that. We got a 5% chance on recruiting this guy, so we're gonna get him pretty quickly, I think. Hang on, let me make sure we're in normal. Okay. What is our construction worker looking like? Hinrelic. Which Hinrelic is busy doing other things. So that'd be unknown spaceman who's still asleep. Okay. We may need to, well, there's also a few other things, is that we need to look into more guns, which we still have, people using the bolt action rifles, but also want armor. And let's see what. Yeah, that needs FSX as well. I need an FSX source at some point, and hopefully not before too long. So I want to make armored vest, which that's another 90 steel. And I want to make helmets. Simple helmet. That's another 50. Oh. Forgot about that. Okay. I could rename these, but really no reason to, at least right now. So, yeah. Not effective against blunt weapons, but pretty good against sharp. Which is a little strange, but eh. So let's just do until you have 2. And the idea of this is that people pick these up as needed. All our bot doing some work. And then going to sleep. Yeah, I've got everyone on such a screwed up sleep schedule right now because, I had to wake them up twice. Oh. Wonder why. I can't remember why I had everyone on herbal. It's a little weird. Oh well. I'm sure I had a good reason for it. Or I just completely screwed up at some point. One of the two. Oh. I'm gonna go no. Not until I'm if I had guns, I would go for this. Or, turrets, I should say. But the thing is, tribespeople come in mass, and these tend to be very, very nasty, at least at this point. Spaceman's doing the thing. A breakdown of the fuse. Little strange. Spaceman. Okay, he's working on the fuse already. Okay, that's annoying me a little too much. And I want to reinstall that there. And normal pathing. Okay. Hopefully, got the freezer up. So storage. This is going to be critical. This is just going to be simple meals. And in theory, this is going to free up our wardens a little bit more. Why am I not using this? Okay. Oh, and I had that suspended. Whoops. Okay, so cornbread's getting made again, which is excellent. I should also put another one of the freezers in here as a way to hold the medicine. So we'll put a quad freezer in here. hauling bot. That's a hauling job, really? Oh, I guess it makes sense. Never even thought of that. Okay. So, no, actually, let's just go for a normal double. Because otherwise it makes a lot of annoying sunroom. And Rock's quickly doing that. It's a brisk 56 degrees Fahrenheit outside. And rainy. Which means that our power generation's not quite up to snuff. It's kind of neat that this is actually affected by our latitude. It's something that I didn't even consider until watching some of Bjorn's videos. Oh. And that's more traps. Auto rearm. And we have this up. So, secure. Oh, I didn't put a break in here. So I'm going to cut the plant. And I want... There was... I don't know why I always just bring forward on this. A power switch right there. Okay, Spaceman's mining away. A little bit more steel. What, people still bring them meals? Weird. I guess we'll see how this goes. After I've had that up for a little while. Come on, join us. That worked. I knew it would work sooner or later. Ooh, with a 2.7% chance. So, who are you really? Well, you, my steadfast, efficient builder who hates to care and isn't very artistic. You are Run. Phil. Run. Welcome back to the colony. You are good at social. You are middling at combat. Gonna have to make another gun. So it's going to be quickly taken care of. Yeah, let's make another shotgun, actually. See, the DAO 12. That's good enough. So, now, there it is. Is going to go up there. And once again, it's going to be do until I have... Ooh. Let's go 2. Needs chem fuel. Yeah, that's fine. Add the chem fuel. And I need to set this up as well. Okay, so work. Well, first of all, I need my smith. My best smith is Tim Neal, who is asleep. But I want to knock him back on all these. He's going to smith first. Okay. And we also have our new person. And you hate that, so you're not going to do that. You can flick, though. You could definitely warden. You could definitely negotiate. You can't cook to save your life. You definitely construct. And you could definitely go smith, or yeah. You just smith, tail, yeah. You could do that. Yeah, that looks good, man. I like this. Yeah, I think we're okay there. So, when Phil will run, welcome. We'll have to get you a gun. Oh, no. Well, first of all, restrict, copy. assignments, shieldless. Yeah, swapping out everything. Then Phil's gonna go make their own gun. Excellent. I like this. The Rimbo's cleaning up the place. I think we may need a second hauler bot though, because all of this is not getting really done all that well. Granted, it can only haul 45 at a time. That's the weakness of the hauler bot, is that it can only haul about half, but it hauls twice as fast. So for small things, yeah, it's great for large haul jobs like this. Yeah, it's not exactly ideal. Okay, so this needs to be set up as well. So, make chem fuel from organics. Allow rotten. Meals isn't allowed. Vegetarian looks good. I don't want canned veggies. Pickled. And all products, no. Ingredients. Yeah, I'm just going through. Yeah, that looks fine for now. So, do until we have. I want to keep 1,000 on hand. Well, do until we have. I should have kept this open beforehand. 10. And minimum stock of 310. We'll just keep it in here. I mean, I realize this isn't the most ideal place, but... Oh, this is set, so... We'll critical... Clear all meals. Okay. And you can see the hauler bot just going absolutely berserk. Rimworld run is slowly working on that. Oh, we... No, what was it? Who did we have with the... Oh, there we go. Tim Neal. Wonder if it's here that we make the wrench, or is it the... Oh, research finished. Mending. Which is something else that we need to make. Alright, so... Let's take a look at our research options and see what we have. We don't really... Let's walk our way through this. Double strand is probably not a terrible idea, but it takes so long to grow. Its growing time is 22 days, so double that for... yeah. Our... normal growing cycle. That's 44 days, which is pretty much a year's growing cycle. Yeah, it's 30 days, so we wouldn't be able to grow it outside at all. So that is less than ideal. We would have to build an indoor growing solution, which isn't impossible. It's just a little bit annoying right now. We haven't done any real fishing, so that's not really an option. Borders, we don't have the FSX. Hyperweave, we don't really have the ability to make double strand yet. Glassworks may not be bad. The multi-analyzer may not be bad. Reactive flooring, I'm not too worried about. LED growing lights would be fun, but yeah, that requires the LED lights, which may not be a bad idea as well. Swap out all the lights for LEDs, save some power. We'll select that for the time being. Moisture pump wouldn't be bad, but need to swap out our research vents to be able to make it. Large rockets is out of the picture. Robotic, this is the high-tech healing. So this is late game, very, very late game stuff. Okay, so this is just pure surgery on animals without the use of bionics. Let's see, prosthetics workbench is probably not a terrible idea to work on either. Neither is electric smelting. I'm just looking at my options here, and so is carpet making just for doormats, especially for the hospital. So, actually, hang on. Go LED lights to unlock LED glowing lights, or growing lights later. And what is advanced firearms require? That's actually not bad either, so. Advanced firearm. So that'll keep us busy for a while with no, let's go door locks to keep people happier. LED lights. And then the advanced guns. Okay. And that's actually it for the day, surprisingly enough. As always, constructive feedback is always greatly appreciated, either in the comments below, or if you don't really have anything to say, but want to let me know that you've enjoyed, or even hated this. And hit the appropriate buttons, and subscribe. I'm just going to put a light down here to make life a little bit easier on my crafters. And subscribe if you wish to see more of Let's Play Rimworld, or my other content. As always, thank you for watching, and as the pig is carrying chem fuel. Well, alright pig, that'll do. Well, I should say, wild boar. Can the wild boar be tamed? Or is it a tame boar now? Don't question it, don't question it. Anyway, I think we are done here. Unless you'd rather hear me ramble some more. If so, well, I'll catch you next time.